Hello traders, my name is Blake Morrow with ForexAnalytix and you're listening to Trading Tips with ForexAnalytix. Today we're going to take you through the basics of how to read a chart. No matter what instrument you're trading, what market you're trading, you've got to know how to read a chart or at least understand what you're looking at. That's step number one. Now step number two will be learning how to actually analyze a chart, but that's not this video. This video is going to be, well, I'm looking at a chart. What exactly am I looking at? So I'm going to take you through some charts. I'm going to show you what you're looking at and some of the different configurations you might have with your broker or the trading platform or charting platform you might be looking at. So without further ado, let's get over to the trading desk. I'll see you there. All right, traders, this is Blake. Welcome back to the desk. And what we're going to cover is the basics of charts. What exactly are you looking at? You're looking at a chart for the very first time. What is it and how do I read it? Okay, so what you'll see on your screen right now, this is actually ForexAnalytix. And the reason why I point this out is because we integrate TradingView charts into our platform. Now, I like to use TradingView because it's a platform that a lot of new traders tend to use. But I'll tell you, those of us that have been doing this for a long time, it's probably one of the easier user interface platforms to use, charting platforms, and it's free. You can get pro versions, like we use a pro version that gives us a lot of different features, but even a lot of the basic traders, yourself maybe included, you might want to use just the basic free features, which is fine. So the question is, what are we looking at? So it doesn't matter what asset you're trading, you should be able to have a symbol search where you can actually select what you want to look at. So whether we're going to look at the euro dollar today, a currency pair, but if you wanted to type Bitcoin, you could go over to crypto. You could say, oh, I want to trade Apple, and you want to put in the Apple stock, and you could go over to stocks and you can pull that up. But I'm going to look at the euro dollar today. Now we have the symbol search. To the right of that, you're going to see intervals. These intervals are not preset. Well, they will preset them, but they're also customizable. And it depends on what type of trader you are, which you're going to figure out as you go along. You'll have like 1H, which represents 1 hour. That means each little interval here represents 1 hour in time. If it's M, it's obviously 15 minute, and D would represent a day, right? So let's go over to 1H. That means each one of these little intervals represents 1 hour in time. Now from there, you'll have the ability to select what type of chart you want to look at. The traditional chart types would be a bar chart, Japanese candlestick chart, or like a line chart. If you use Bloomberg, for example, which is a professional platform, they'll give you line charts and area charts like this, and then you have to go back and switch them all over to Japanese candlesticks. This is my preference, and the reason why it's my preference is because the information that it shows you, and it helps you determine where future price action might happen, okay? But that's a different video. But this video, again, I'm just gonna show you exactly what you're looking at here on this screen. So now that you know that each interval represents, or each candle represents 1H, since we're looking at 1 hour, that means each candle represents an hour. You'll notice on the bottom axis here that you'll have time. It shows you that, the date and the time. So we're looking at the 12th of May all the way over to the 21st of May. So you got basically 10 days worth of information on this particular chart. That's important to know, right? Okay, now if you're moving right, you have indicators. Look, trading can be complicated. In my 20 plus years of trading the markets, I've always tried to keep it simple. I don't need to add a lot of complex indicators. You personally, you might have a different approach to the market. That's fine. And again, that's not this video. This video is more of what we're looking at, but you should be able to add certain indicators, whether it's a moving average, an oscillator, relative strength, whatever complex indicators you want to get into, you should have the ability to add those indicators to your charts. Okay. Now, if you move to the right, you'll notice that over on the right-hand side, we have what we call a watch list. A watch list will allow you to get from one instrument that you're trading to the next. relatively quickly. Now I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to do two things. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. Two things. One, if you like these trading tips with ForexAnalytix videos and you think this is beneficial to you, subscribe to the channel below. So this way you don't miss any of our trading tips. We do these free training videos for you all the time. We do free live webinars each and every day about our analysis of the markets. You can get those links right in the description of this video. It's called the FACE webinar. And we do interviews each and every day with industry experts, and we've been doing them for years. So make sure you join us there. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our videos. And again, like the video if you think this is going to be beneficial to you. Number two, let's talk about alerts. It's really important, in my opinion, whether you're using the charts from your brokerage firm or you're using an outside source like TradingView, to have the ability to set alerts when price reaches a certain area. Because as you learn how to trade the markets, it's important to be notified, whether it's on your desktop, mobile device, via email. When the asset class that you're trading reaches a certain level, you want to be notified. If we, for ForexAnalytix, we send like email alerts, text message alerts when support or resistance levels are breached, or if we send new analysis. In today's day and age, when you're trading mobile, it's you're not always going to be looking at your chart. You might be filling the gas tank to your car. You might be working another job. You might be driving and going to a different location. So you want to be notified when price hits certain levels. Moving right along. If you move off to the left of this particular chart, you'll see you have drawing tools. Now, drawing tools are great because you want to be able to add, whether it's a trend line, whether it's you're looking for simple support and resistance levels, you want to be able to add those to your charts at any given time and very easily. So you want to have drawing tools. You also want to have different drawing tools, which would be like Fibonacci retracements. Matter of fact, the next video you can watch after this is the basics of how to use Fibonacci's. What are they and why? So if I want to add a Fibonacci retracement to a chart, you want to be able to do that really quickly, or maybe a pitchfork analysis. Whatever you want to do, you want to make sure that you have the ability to add those drawing tools at your disposal. There are so many other features that you're going to want to be able to add to your charts, but the basics is knowing, hey, what am I looking at? What's the instrument I'm looking at? And what's it telling me about what's happening with current price right now? And the last thing I want to leave you with, you'll notice you have this OHLC. That's called open, high, low, close. Now you'll notice that those numbers are changing as I scroll my mouse around. That means each candle, since we're looking at 1H means 1 hour, we're seeing what the open price of that hour was, the high of the hour, the low of the hour, and where it closed before it started the next candle over. All right, so open, high, low, close. Guys and gals, I hope you got a lot out of this just basic chart video. Remember, we film videos all the time on how to trade the markets, the basics of trading, so you don't want to miss any one of those videos. Make sure you watch the next video that we've set for you here. My name is Blake Morrow. You're listening to Trading Tips with ForexAnalytix. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.